Last time, we were trying to find the ingredients so that we can bring Nurse Crane the antiseptics, or as I like to call her, Bitch Crane. She just give. It's not like I intentionally am trying to make fun of her. She's just very off-putting to me. Hi, buddy. My dogs. You'll hear them scratching themselves occasionally. Let me just get my headphones so you can properly hear me so that I don't sound like I'm in a tunnel.
Good evening.
Good evening, Miss Hannah.
How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Rich, vibrant blood.
There we go, that's better.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
If only you knew. If only you knew. I know immortality a lot.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure
you're a
they leave
vampire.
you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Mistress of the Dark. Okay. So, she either has that weird mental illness, or she really is like me. Regardless if she's telling the truth or not, we'll just have to push through and try to avoid attracting attention to ourselves while we're at the hospital. Last time we went and got the ingredients at the morgue. I will admit it's not the most entertaining of parts in this playthrough. Well, I don't know where I'm running to in such a hurry, but I'm sure I'll find what I'm
Thelma
looking for.
Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Yeah, just in case they suspect me. I don't want to be hunted. I want to be the hunter.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
The Spanish flu.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
I would say get a grip.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine,
in other words, shut up.
We're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily
Gossips came here in the first place.
Let's see what we can find out about these hunters. And see if we can change the state of the hospital.
It's locked.
I'm sorry you ended up on that plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope...
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
You know, just to double confirm that it's locked, we're gonna check the door twice. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I do story-based games and retro games, like Pinball and Centipede.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not serve me or
I'm also an accomplished artist, so I might do art streams from time to time once I get my computer up and running again. There is a chat room specifically for the games that I'm playing at the time, the story-based games that I'm playing at the time. And you do not have to subscribe to access them.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague,
follow
sir.
me and you will automatically get the
supposedly
chat.
dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
So the chat room for Vampyr is called Bloody Hell.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Or
why should I? These bodies are
vampires
empty
in general, you
vessels.
can go to that
Flesh left to decay.
The one for
No
Detroit
soul
Become
anymore.
Human is
All
28
gone.
wounds. A reference to Connor's 28 stab wounds quote.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too.
So.
Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to take, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close the morgue?
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
That's sad. Lots of John Does and nobody to claim them.
I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can
hygienic?
Spread. For the
You
customers,
said it like that. It's
for the
hygienic.
hospital.
I'm very cautious,
Guess
sir.
this is American
I've been
versus
a doctor,
London.
remember? And all my clients are good people.
Again.
In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Goodwill won't last?
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
So he might be a vampire too, based on what he said about
Please
death.
show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Shit, anybody could be a vampire around us for all we know. Let's see what we could trade here. What would you recommend? Sodium? Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna hand the mic over to Nick.
Hello everyone, this is Nick. And seems like we got everything. So let's see if I can make that medicine for the people. Oh yes, I can. I did not know I could do that. Ask that guy. Let's see. Let's treat some people. Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, let's see how many people we need to treat. Let's see. I need him. Then one more person somewhere. I have to ask.
What about the guy with the bad head that he keeps complaining about? Is he on the list?
We not have talked to him over here, I think. No, we did. He's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I just have to talk to your favorite nurse for getting the other one somewhere. I don't see her. Did we even talk to her?
Nurse Crane?
Yeah.
We did.
It's not even a show. It's weird. It sounds like a heartbeat.
No, that's techno. That's not.
Let's see. Where is? Oh yeah, over here. Oh, weird.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the
How
benefit
Nurse
much
of the
Crane.
right, damn it? Blaming me.
Finally, you've returned,
It was
Doctor.
covered in blood.
Did you find anything of
She's a
value?
vampire too.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first
Hey.
miracle, Doctor. Now, this
Here-
patient
here-
needs immediate treatment.
Here she
Duty
is.
calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to
Hello.
make the remedy yourself.
I'm
with
your
the same
host.
basic ingredients.
Your stream
Many thanks,
captain.
When you finished, you ought to
Shirley
report to Dr.
Mackenzie.
Swansea in his office. He's been
Sorry, I had
looking
to
for
go
you.
to the
Seems
restroom real
pressing.
quick. Can I have the remote? Nick's been holding the remote this entire time.
Hold on, I was about to treat someone.
Okay, fine. Treat someone.
Good
This
evening.
is my
madam.
stream, remember?
Can I help you?
Yeah.
It's my son.
It's
who
weird
needs
for
you,
me
sir.
to not be
I'm
playing
Dr.
on my own
Jonathan Reed.
stream.
How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Your life in London. Complaints about your...
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
What
Tell
can
me
you
about
tell me
yourself.
about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you that rich?
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Cool.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you?
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
That's quite unusual. I share your stupor.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
People in this game are so rude. Just saying that I agree with you that there should not be a bed charge in a hospital.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
That's a little unusual. Normally, it's the treatment that gets charged,
Good evening.
not the bed
I'm Dr.
itself.
Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest.
I'll let you get some rest, then. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Should we try to treat him?
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Well, how do we do that?
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir.
Here, I'm gonna
I don't
pull
mean
the
to be
mic
bad.
up so that it goes around the room.
Don't want to give the message?
Yeah, give the message.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Plus, your scary mother wants you to be
I have to
cured,
go
so
now,
we gotta cure you.
But don't hesitate
Whether
to
you
contact
believe
me
you
if
deserve the
need
cure or
any
not.
Don't waste your time with me.
Go to the Cox guy.
With
Sorry.
you at our side, Doctor.
Not appropriate. He can't help what his last name is.
Going to the trio?
Yeah, let's treat him. As much as I love this game, the pacing for some of the missions can
Good
be a
evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed.
bit long.
Still working at night, I see. I like that.
Going to
Why
trio?
is that?
People who don't
Sure.
sleep at night
Tag
always
him.
seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Yeah,
So, it's
Nick was further than me in this game, so
RB. R1. Going to Carol.
R1.
R1.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water.
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Yeah. I think so. I handed him the medicine.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. As long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude.
Oh, brother. She's always covered in blood, though. Maybe she's a vampire, too.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. As long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
He already answered that question.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Jeez. Maybe we should have just let him die that one time. He's this much of a bastard.
It's fine.
Justice will find you.
The police may be slow, but they will find you eventually.
Well, how come you didn't turn me in then? Nah, Doc. I figure you have something to hide so you can't ask the coppers for help.
It failed. Maybe I should have said prepare to die then.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand,
different answer this time.
I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
The police may be slow, but they will find you eventually.
Well, how come you didn't turn me in?
Well, I trust my answer, so I guess I'm sticking to it.
I figure you have something to hide so you can't ask the coppers for help.
Alright, let's go back.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Wait.
Hey, Doc.
How do I... Yeah, let's mesmerize this guy. You don't want me to eat him?
No, he's fine. He's fine. We're a peaceful
I'll
run.
leave you
No
for now,
killing.
Mr. Cox.
Just one little kill. We do need the blood. He was a bastard for killing that guy's brother.
Go to sleep.
Okay, go back to the hospital and sleep. Got it. Just find my room again. On the stairs. Last room. On the second floor. Got it. I had to remind myself. Time to time. It's down here. Did we unlock enough XP for new skills? Let's go to the bed and see what kind of skills we can get this time. Okay. What's this? Let's do healing. guess I don't have enough for it.
Yes, you do. You see on the top?
Okay.
Go to the second one.
So what do I do?
X. You have to be level 6. So no.
See, I don't have enough for that.
Now you can just back. Back.
Do we want a cartridge bag? Medical bag? Body? You want this one?
Oh.
Okay. You want to do for level 3 too?
Nope.
Yeah, we do. Now we're at a level 7.
Okay. Stamina. Increase the stamina.
Yes?
Mm.
Physical prowess?
Yeah. Beating everything. I think you don't have enough anymore or anything.
Yeah.
So comfort.
So there we go. We have an increase in health and we leveled up. We went up by 2 levels just for increasing our health. Okay. No. Wait.
No.
Did we sleep?
Yes, he did. Circle.
Okay. So now we gotta find our next side mission or mission in general.
You just need to talk to your boss.
Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you. The second floor. I'm sure there's a lot of like lore in these pages that we need to pay attention to.
Follow the wall.
Got it. Unless fails, follow the Y. Over here. Don't! You can't always do stuff for me. This one? This one?
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Gotta be a bit patient with me.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier.
At least with video
The more we
games,
explore
it
its
gives me an
boundaries,
outlet
the
to
less we're able to trace a
practice my
clear line
attention
between
span.
life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events.
Sorry,
the world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Yeah, kind of like the freaking serial killer Dexter being a blood transfusionist. Isn't that interesting? This is no gift. Your words bring comfort. I am a living paradox. So which one should I go with? Probably living paradox.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
This is not amusing. No need to apologize. We need each other. So which one I should choose? We need each other? You think so, Nick? Okay.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Outside.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan.
You guys
Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Okay, let's find Lady Ashbury. She's in the tents outside, so she's near the dead bodies. This is a tent, and it is outside, but that's not the right one. I'm ending up near the morgue again.
Follow the wire.
Follow the wire.
What's up, dude?
Whoa, wrong thing. So, according to the map, it's right here. I don't see her.
No, she isn't. Fancy. My turn. Tag it.
No, I got it.
Denied.
We're past where you are now, right?
Yep.
So you don't even know where to go either.
At least the why guides play.
Well, I'm following the Y now. Is it here?
I cannot enter.
Well, this is the creepy's work. dead bodies. Impossibly delicate, huh? Like she should look really beautiful and stuff. Because, you know, people thought women were delicate back then.
Oh, you missed the why.
All I have to offer.
Oh my god.
It keeps going. The cursor, the Y cursor keeps...
Remember I said about East and West and stuff? It was in the building.
It was?
Yes. See?
Sorry. They said outside though.
It's locked.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
So many deaths.
She's right there.
So go outside. Go in the front.
Be sure we're making a difference.
That's back. Go that way.
We're over here. I told you I could handle it. Nick has a habit of trying to help me.
Took my dear wife, Emily. I
Yeah.
take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr.
Animation
Vampyr,
class.
that's
you were
no
like,
way to talk.
Let me
We're in
help
good
you.
hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
That creepy vampire lady again.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
I'm here to help you. Patients have given you trouble. I have questions about that. Let's start with there.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Is there another vampire threatening you? Why not solve this yourself? What do you want from me? It seems like the most important answers are the ones in green. It's like lime green.
Please continue. Every detail is essential.
Apparently Nick is colorblind.
I'm your man.
I'm not
My
colorblind, it's
embarrassment in this
yellow.
matter is eclipsed only by my shame. at having put the hospital at risk.
You're
The threat from our anonymous
I'm an
scoundrel
artist,
is
I
clear.
can't be colorblind.
A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is this true? I'll take care of it. Which one do we want to go with? Tag your bad. I'm gonna go eeny, meeny, miny.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okay, so we have to find this lady. More people hunt. More people hunting. Got this episode. What? Okay. Nick has informed me that I have 20 more minutes before he has to leave. That's why we started the stream early.
No, 20 more minutes.
Okay, 20 more minutes for the stream. I only like to record an hour long at a time. 2 hours will be reserved for probably milestone streams. So if I hit past 20-minute mark, I don't know where I'm going, okay? This place is big and I get distracted easily.
Yeah,
I cannot enter.
I'm trying to follow the Y. Apparently it's out here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can laugh at how ridiculous I'm being here. Oh, not there.
There's a weapon on the table.
Should I take it? Okay, I took it.
It's locked.
I ended up near my desk again, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay, that's not helpful.
And arrow things that go down. So it's on this. You checked everything.
Sorry. I'm trying to see if there's... I'm looking around the hospital trying to see if there's anything we need before, you know, we get attacked again by other vampires.
If you see anything glowing or shiny, pick it up.
Okay, jeez. Glowing or shiny, got it.
You just passed one.
This?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey. There where it was.
We missed the final ingredient. It was in the hospital the entire time.
Yeah. Instead of paying for it.
Okay. Is it out here?
Looks like it.
Okay.
Yeah, that way.
God, another battle. Little part of me is glad to finally see some action.
Well, it's good because they're a level battle. Come on, little boy.
There's a little boy.
They're more
creatures are like bad vampires.
More bad vampires.
Oh no, he's fighting you. Oh, yeah.
There's a lid happen. Okay, LB for help.
On?
Yeah, LB. There you go. For a little help.
Okay.
That'll do it.
So, it's down here?
Looks like it. Go that way. That way. That way.
This way?
Yes.
I am so lost.
Tag in.
Okay, tag in. Nick's got the wheel. He's better at finding stuff than me, so. I do the battle part. He does the let's find something part, basically.
Let's find the objective.
Yeah. Occasionally I'll let him handle the battles too, if I fail the first time. But normally I'm good at the battle part of video games. What is it? What's wrong? We found her!
The door! He would have went to the hospital outside.
Sorry, sometimes it's better to go outside to find.
Ooh, shiny stuff. Small bag of junk. Well, I'm glad I found that.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you never know what will come in handy.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed.
I'm your doctor, you bitch.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
I'm not an intern. Shut up. Just say shut up.
Are you kidding me?
What do you think? I have questions? Or please calm down.
Please, calm down, madam.
Okay,
I assure
fine.
you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
I don't want to freaking
How
treat
brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans. Oh, so all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. Oh, I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
Wow.
This is your business, Doctor, not
weird
mine.
behavior coming from such a
I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Well, that told us absolutely nothing. So are we gonna help Lasbury?
The patients and staff might know something.
Fine.
I'll start my investigation with them.
The daily routine.
And I found another one. Wow.
We could have just gone around the hospital to find the ingredients, huh?
Some. Oh, another one. Oh my
there
god.
There are no antiseptics, my ass.
You and our side, Doctor. I know.
Ingredients. Bullshit.
Dude, Nurse Crane just wanted us to get killed by all those freaking vampires.
I bet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it was a medical practice back then.
Yeah, but still, cocaine.
Now we know that cocaine is not for medical.
Another one! Huh. Interesting. So, I'd like you to spend some money. Oh.
Yeah. We could have just found all that stuff for free. Well, there's a lot of other side quests here.
Another one!
Look at all those lives. Are we supposed to be doing something?
I just have to find the people. But I'm just gathering stuff. Another cocaine.
Yeah. Cocaine.
Another box.
It's locked, all right.
Ah, it's locked.
We can't use that. We need to find the key.
Okay.
Okay, enough gathering stuff. We should focus on the story.
Sorry. Old habit.
I know.
Old habit. Can't die hard. Okay, are you the one?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Yeah, okay, we did that one.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
That one. I had to find Dorothy.
Okay, now we gotta find Nurse Crane.
Dorothy! Where are you? Are you in here?
Dorothy!
Nope.
Maybe she's at the Wizard of Oz. At the Wizard of Oz.
Ooh! Another. And another one, too. What the hell?
We could have just called this scavenging. Could have called this part 3 scavenging.
Part 2 we should have been scouting Buffy.
Most of this.
My God!
Most of the stream has been us looking around for materials.
Yes.
Not much action going on. I got this game hoping for some blood sucking and some action. I get there's gotta be quiet moments in between the other quests. Is there a possibility to just avoid the side quests altogether and just go straight to...
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
There you are.
Good evening.
They always got their
I'm Dr.
hands
Jonathan Reed,
clapped.
the new surgeon here at the
That's
Pembroke.
not Nurse Crane,
Dr.
though.
Swansea has already told us about you, sir.
But
I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised.
So
I suppose
that's
I'll
my
just
cover.
have to deal with this
I have a new
unexpected
blood
notoriety.
transfusion technique.
You must know, Blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
There's so many options.
Just pick the yellow ones.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any?
Those are the story-driven choices.
I've never heard of such a thing.
We can ask her this kind of, other kind of stuff later.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
The invisible enemy.
Let's we'll talk.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need.
We need to find this Crane. The nurse that's always covered in blood.
Where is she? Why? Take me there. Jump! Oh, sure, good jump. I can't jump in this donut.
I think you can.
What the fuck is this guy?
He's an unknown guy. He's a guy with blood. We are leaving the hospital. Why are we leaving the hospital?
Funny there.
We're trying to find this
Oh, she's over there. You serious?
See, Nick thinks he knows how to navigate this place any better than I do, but he's...
I know how to navigate the hospital.
Then how come you went that way?
I thought I saw shiny stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure there was...
Oh, wrong district.
I'm sure there's a lot of shiny areas all around the city filled with objects that could be useful for our
Find
missions.
Dorothy in that area. I love it. Find Dorothy in that area.
We gotta find Nurse Bitch Crane, so...
I thought the other one was me.
Pippa? Hawkins or the other?
The other girl, Hawkins. What the hell? I can't go there.
Is that Nurse Crane over there?
Yes.
Who's that talking?
Oh, we have to eavesdrop. Oh. Huh?
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I ought to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Oh, you're right.
Fuck
She
'em.
have
I don't
blood
like
on
hospitals or doctors.
Well,
She always has blood on her.
when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Is that her boyfriend or something?
Or dealer.
Yeah. That was very suspicious. She's either a vampire...
And she's gone.
She's either a vampire or she's some sort of criminal.
And how do I get from this point on if the gate was closed?
I don't know.
Logic.
Looks like we're about to fight a boss.
And we have 5 minutes.
We better make these 5 minutes count then.
Or find someone to save.
True.
4 minutes, huh?
The loading screen takes forever, so by the time we... Oh, there we go. We don't need to find a place to save. This game automatically saves. We just need to find a checkpoint.
I think I just made a checkpoint.
Think so?
Yeah. So.
Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And as usual, it'll be Create and Inspire. There will be a rerun for all the Vampyr parts. If you have not watched the beginning, I will do a rerun shortly. And I hope nobody tries to suck your blood late at night. Goodbye. Here, hand it to me. Sorry. Nick doesn't know how to end streams.
Not used to it.
Share button. Alright, thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you for part 3. Or part 4, sorry. We're on part 3 already. And peace.
And you can't breathe.